Charlie to come forward, please. Alright, good morning again, everyone. For the benefit of the people who are here, Shirley Main is actually known to the presiding judge. He is one of my students in the College of Law, the PUP. And I must say that Angela Christine appears to be lucky because Shirley Main is one of the good students in my class. And so as to make him feel a lot better, he is one of the students who got the highest grades in the class. I just do not know if that will translate a very good performance in becoming bar examiners. But let's all hope that everything will be fine for Shirley Main. So since Shirley Main purposely sought me out to be the one to preside in this solemn event, I would like to assure the parents of Angela Christine that everything that we are about to do is simply okay. It is of course okay, Shirley Main, to have a wedding solemnized by a presiding judge. But may I ask you first, do you have intention to have this marriage solemnized in a church ceremony later on? When will that be? 2 years from now? That is rather long. No, that is rather long. But anyway, we are hopeful that by the time you are already very successful practicing lawyer. Okay. Let's hope for the best. Okay, the witnesses who are with us today are Lavinia Lucas. Are you here? Carmen Chavez. Catalino Mata Jr. and Bismarck Onofre Santo. Okay. There are 4 listed official witnesses, but I can see that there are a lot of witnesses. This simply means that they are all giving their blessings to the couple here. The witnesses are here because of one significant fact. You are giving the court the assurance that you know these people well and that they are not suffering from any legal impediment in constructing this marriage. Are you sure of that, Angela Christine?
Pinapahamin ko nga po eh.
Shirley Main is really qualified to get married. And we are really assured, Shirley Main, that Angela Christine here has not been taken. Okay, very good. If that is the case, we proceed to the ceremony. You know, this is very simple, very short. We do not have the solemnity, no, not the solemnity, but the seriousness of a church wedding. But this is just as valid and as binding. But of course, it would do well if we invoke the blessings of the Lord Almighty as the couple here exchange their vows. So we proceed with the ceremony, but before that, may I ask the couple if they have executed any marriage settlement arrangement. Is there a marriage settlement arrangement? Oh, Shirley Main, you know very well, you have studied this in your civil law, that if there is no prenuptial arrangement or marriage settlement, your property relations will be governed by the rule on conjugal partnership. Meaning to say, Angela, that everything that he owns is likewise owned by you and vice versa. Very good. Okay. We know very well that marriage here is a special contract. You know, this Shirley Main, you have studied that also. So what is important is the qualification of the contracting party. From the smiles of Angela, it seems that indeed she is very much confident or is very much willing to take you over as a husband for her. So we go to the main point. We ask the parties. me ask Angela first. Did you come here, Angela, of your own free will, to be bound in marriage to Charlemagne in love? Please speak louder so that all the witnesses will hear you. Yes?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. How about you, Charlemagne? Did you come here of your own free will to be bound in marriage to Angela Christine Samson?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you take upon yourselves the duties of the marriage estate of your own free will and voluntary deed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you take, Charlemagne, okay, do you realize, Charlemagne, that because of this exchange of vows, you are obliged to fulfill certain obligations and duties towards Angela?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that these duties would include love, respect, fidelity, and continuing support for her.
Yes, Your Honor.
The same question is asked of you, Angela. Do you realize that with this exchange of vows, you are bound to observe certain duties and obligations towards Charlemagne?
Yes, Your Honor.
And just like what we have stated, this would include love, respect, and support for him.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you prepare a ring?
Yes, Your Honor.
Come forward. Whenever I preside or solemnize a wedding, I usually ask the parties if they realize the significance of this ring. Do you realize what is the symbol? What does this ring symbolize, Charlemagne?
It symbolizes my love and continuing fidelity.
Okay, that in essence is the symbol of this ring. And we have always stated that, as you can see, this ring is circular in shape. It has no beginning, it has no end. We do away with the beginning, we focus ourselves to the end part. It's supposed to be endless. Do you realize that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Notwithstanding the solemnity of this occasion, I would like to take this opportunity to tell everyone that right now the courts are flooded with petitions for annulment of marriage, petitions for legal separation. Of course, it is not our wish that you will soon be a part of these statistics. We hope not. Now, okay, Charlemagne, give this ring to Angela as a sign of your love and fidelity for her from here onwards or forever. Does it fit right? Angela, take this ring also and put that in the finger of Charlemagne as a sign of your love and fidelity for him from here onwards and forever. All right. The witnesses, do you attest that indeed the two parties here have exchanged freely their consent to this contract?
Yes, Your Honor.
In behalf, all right, we are almost done. In behalf of the Republic of the Philippines, I wish you God's blessings, and I urge you who represent the community to accept them as a new couple in our community and to support them with your love and concern. Charlemagne, you may now kiss Angela.